In this video, I'm gonna make this cat. This one I follow the pattern, but this I made with the same hook, but just skipped a few rounds because I wanted to try something smaller. Of course, I experimented with color combinations, and because of yarn size, black was a bit chunkier, but then the calico ones, they turned out very small, but I like them all. To make this cat, I'm using 3 different colors of blanket yarn, little strand of black DK yarn, then I will need 2 different yarn needles, one for DK yarn, one for blanket yarn, and I'm using 4mm hook for all of my cats. Then I will need scissors, stitch marker, and I'm gonna use 11mm eyes. And I will need a lot of stuffing. To make the cat, first round is with white blanket yarn, and it's magic circle and 8 single crochets. Then I close a magic circle. Round 2 is increase in every stitch. Round 3 is 1 single crochet, 1 increase all the way around. Now 1 step back, because in the last stitch I want to finish with the body color. Then round 4 is 2 single crochets, 1 increase all the way around. And this is gonna be cat's face. Round 5 is 3 single crochets, 1 increase all the way around. Now round 6 is the ear round. So first 17 single crochets I will make with body color. The 17th single crochet I need to finish with the ear color. That's only if you want to change color for the ears. So I finish that. Then in next 3 stitches I will use front loop only. First is single crochet. In next front loop is 1 double crochet, chain 1 and 1 double crochet, all in the same front loop. And in third front loop 1 single crochet. And the last single crochet I'm gonna finish with the body color. Next is 4 single crochets in both loops. And last single crochet with the ear collar. And again, next 3 front loops, 1 single crochet, next 1 double crochet, chain 1 double crochet, and in last front loop, single crochet and finish with the body collar. And then till the end of the round will be 13 single crochets in the body collar. And this is how the cat looks so far. But before I go any further, I will work in all the tails. I do that by moving tails closer to each other and secure with double knot. Now cat is ready for the next rounds. Round 7 is 17 single crochets. Next 3 single crochets will be behind the ear in the back loops which we left untouched. The pattern recommended to use stitch markers so you know where the back loops are, but because I changed color, for me it was easy to spot where they are. So I'm making 3 single crochets in there. Then in between ears is 4 single crochets. Then again 3 back loops behind the ear. In each back loop, single crochet. And then 13 stitches left and single crochet in each stitch until end of round. Now cat is starting to take shape. Round 8 is single crochet in each stitch all the way around. Next round is to make legs. So I'm gonna use 2 more stitch markers to mark the 1st and the 6th stitch. I don't know why I put another stitch marker in the same first stitch, but well, I have to remove them both because first stitch is first leg. The legs I'm making in white yarn, so I add white yarn and make first bubble stitch with 5 double crochets. So I'm making double crochet, but just pull yarn through first 2 loops, not finishing double crochet. And then pull body color yarn through all the loops to finish bubble stitch. Then in between legs will be 4 single crochets. And the second leg with white again. So I'm making another bubble stitch in the next stitch with 5 not finished double crochets. Then take body color and pull through all the loops. And now I'm left with 34 single crochets until the end of round. And because I started with the first leg, I knew where to stop. Now it's time to insert eyes. Not very happy about placement. Finally am, so I'm adding backings and I will embroider mouth. The pattern said to mark an X over the magic circle, so I'm doing exactly that. And of course, one more time, double knot and cut the tail shorter. I was looking at the cat and couldn't make decision, embroider, whiskers or follow the pattern. But I decided to follow pattern, so I'm cutting 2 strands of DK yarn. I tried to make knot at each end, but then with the crochet hook I pulled whiskers through one stitch on both sides. They're kind of sticking up, but I will use glue later on to keep them in place. Then rounds 10 to 16 is single crochet in each stitch to build the body. Now when that's done, it looks like this. Next step is to measure where the back legs will be. So I tried to get it straight with crochet hook, 4 stitches in between. I hope it will work. Then I'm doing few single crochets until the first stitch mark. And then I will do third leg, a 5 double crochet bubble stitch. I'm trying to keep all the tails at the back, but not always works. And then with body color, I pull through all the loops. Then 4 single crochets. And the next stitch, bubble stitch. Finish with body color. And then single crochets all the way till the end. And now I have all 4 legs done. Round 18 is single crochet in each stitch. Round 19 is 3 single crochets, 1 decrease, all the way around. Round 20 is 2 single crochets, 1 decrease, all the way around. And now it's time for stuffing. I stuffed the body pretty full. Now cat looks pretty full and chubby. Round 21 is 1 single crochet, 1 decrease, all the way around. And last round is decrease 8 times. I have a round end hook and it's not that easy to get into stitches. With a pointy one will be much easier. I hope you enjoy watching me struggling. I certainly don't. This is finally over. Now I can slip stitch and fasten off. To me it feels like I could add a little bit more stuffing, so I do exactly that. Then with bigger yarn needle, I go around outside loops around the opening and pull it to close. Then work in the tail. And body is done. It's so chubby, so round, so cute. This pattern was made by Annie Caraway Art. The link will be down in description. You can go and check her out. But I have one last thing to do, which is tail. I start with white yarn and round 1 is magic circle and 7 single crochets. Then I close the magic circle. Round 2, still with white, will be single crochet in each stitch. Then I add body color and rounds 3 to 8 will be single crochet in each stitch. Those tails are getting in my way, so I better deal with them now. I turn inside out, make knots and cut the tail shorter. And now I can keep going. I think the tail will be pretty long enough. Little measurements, I think is good. The next is slip stitch and fasten off. And leave the tail for stitching. I wanted to stuff the tail so it's sitting right up. and stitch the tail onto the body. And now cat is finally finished. I quite like it. And with the tail, it looks even better. These cats caught my eye for some time, and finally found the easy pattern to follow and made it happen. I love him. Here's from the front, from the side, and all together from the top. Beautiful. Here's my cat family, and I hope you liked this video, and thank you very much for watching and supporting me. Bye!